Hello, I'm Lamar. This year's EMLER Report is out. EMLER is the international independent expert mechanism to advance racial justice and equality in law enforcement. Basically, a UN mechanism composed of 3 international experts mandated to investigate police violence and other human rights violations against Africans and Afro-descendants specifically and globally. According to the report, the enduring legacies of colonialism, enslavement, and the transatlantic slave trade continue to manifest themselves in the negative interactions of people of African descent and law enforcement, and this happens before trial, during trial, and after conviction. The content of the report echoes the words and concerns of civil society, including 1. Women of African descent are more likely to be incarcerated, and this risk increases when race intersects gender identity and sexual orientation. This includes migrants and people with undocumented legal status. 2. Things that may seem neutral, such as the use of AI or the so-called war on drugs, disproportionately impact racial minorities. 3. Africans and people of African descent are more likely to be wrongfully convicted. 4. Discrimination continues after trial through sentencing, conditions of incarceration, and much more. For example, did you know that even the death penalty is disproportionately applied to Africans and people of African descent? So what can be done? Luckily, in the report, the mechanism highlights good practices already being implemented by states. For example, no cash bail system, the creation of guides and protocols aimed at eradicating systemic violence, and adding translation to criminal proceedings. In addition to these good practices, the mechanism sets out 12 key elements that are necessary for the construction of a criminal justice system free from racial discrimination. Some of these elements are the elimination of racial profiling. This means, among other things, having clear and objective criteria for stops and checks. Also, community participation, meaning the community having access to the justice processes that affects them. For example, community gathering evidence, community crafting narratives, and courtroom advocacy, and much more. And my favorite, alternatives to incarceration and restorative justice. This means context-specific programs, rehabilitation, and much more. For the complete list of EMLER recommendations to states, please go to the web pieces section of the ISHR website. You can also go to the EMLER website, or you can find the report in the resources section of the UNARC website.